Welcome to Albania. Located on the western edge of the Balkan Peninsula, between the Adriatic and Ionian Seas, Albania is one of the last places in Europe that still preserves a sense of mystery. During the rule of Enver Hoxha, from 1944 to 1990, the country was almost completely isolated from the outside world. When the final doors opened in the early 1990s, the world began to look in and discovered something unexpected. Time standing still had left behind an Albania that remained almost untouched. Today's journey will take you from the wild alpine valleys of the north to the turquoise beaches of the Albanian Riviera in the south. From Ottoman stone towns protected by UNESCO to a capital city reinventing itself through walls bursting with color. From high mountain passes overlooking the Ionian Sea to narrow streets still echoing with the sound of the lahuta and ancient heroic epics. Each destination is a different fragment of memory, a fragment of mountains, a fragment of sea, a fragment of stone, a fragment of mystery. Go slowly. Open your eyes wider. Because Albania, like all lands that were once forgotten, does not rush to tell its story. It waits for those who know how to listen. The journey begins in the distant north, where the main roads end and the mountain trails begin. This is the Valbona Valley. Valbona lies deep within the Albanian Alps, a mountain region locals call Bjeshket e Namuna, the accursed mountains. A name that may sound dark, but is actually a symbol of reverence and awe. Because once you set foot here, you understand why. Limestone peaks rising over 2,500 meters surround the valley like colossal walls. The Valbona River flows through its center, carrying a unique turquoise color, the color of glacial meltwater descending from the heights above. For much of its history, Valbona remained almost cut off from the outside world. Towering mountains and harsh winters once made travel incredibly difficult, turning this valley into a world of its own within the Albanian Alps. That isolation helped preserve its rare, untouched beauty. Pine forests blanket the mountainsides. Summer meadows overflow with shades of green, and icy streams carve through the landscape. Today, Valbona is considered one of the most beautiful trekking destinations in the Balkans. trails weave through pine forests, cross small wooden bridges, and climb toward mountain slopes that reveal sweeping views of the entire valley. Every turn offers a different scene. Towering cliffs, vast green meadows stretching beneath the mountains, or the river shimmering under the sunlight. Valbona is a place that reminds us that there are still lands in Europe where nature speaks louder than humanity. A place where the mountains still determine the rhythm of life, and where beauty needs no embellishment to become unforgettable. From the cold stone peaks, the journey descends southward, to the place where mainland Albania almost touches the Greek island of Corfu. This is Ksamil. Ksamil is a small fishing village on the Ionian coast. Famous for one thing, the sea here is so blue it almost looks unreal. Four small islands, simply known as the Ksamil Islands, rise close to the shore, covered with wild olive trees. Seen from above, they look like emerald droplets scattered across a sheet of blue glass. Ksamil is known not only for its extraordinary watercolor, but also for the quiet sense of peace it offers. Small white sand beaches weave between low rocky headlands, creating countless sheltered coves with water so clear you can see every pebble on the seabed. On sunny days, the sea reflects the sky like its own private mirror, while small boats drift silently through layers of blue, from pale turquoise near the shore to deep sapphire farther offshore. It is the kind of landscape that makes people lose the desire to rush anywhere, wanting instead to stay a little longer, listen to the sea, and hear the gentle waves softly brushing against the rocks. But if you arrive early in the morning or at the beginning of the season, Ksamil still preserves its untouched character. You can swim from the shore to one of the small islands. It takes only a few minutes. On the island, there are no houses, no crowds, only olive trees and stone. Sitting there, gazing toward the faint outline of Corfu in the distance, you feel a rare moment. You are standing at one of the westernmost points of continental Europe, where east and west meet upon a single stretch of water. Ksamil does not try to impress you. That turquoise water is enough. Sarandë is where Albania opens its doors to the Ionian Sea. a coastal city curved around a wide bay, where turquoise waters meet rows of palm trees stretching along the shoreline and green hills rising behind the city. From the center of Sarandë, all it takes is a glance toward the horizon to see the Greek island of Corfu emerging from the sea. The distance between the two shores is so short that on clear days, the island's mountains appear as if they are floating above the water. It is this unique location that gives Sarandë a feeling of belonging both to Albania and to the wider Mediterranean world. Along the bay are small beaches with crystal clear water, where white boats rest quietly upon a sea as smooth as glass. Filled with the scent of salt, sunshine, and the relaxed atmosphere that defines southern Albania's coastline. But Sarandë is more than just the sea. In the heart of the city remain traces of the many civilizations that once passed through this land. The Sarandë archaeological site preserves the remains of an ancient synagogue, a Byzantine basilica, and several historical structures hidden among modern streets. Walking through the city, you will discover small cafes overlooking the sea, sunlit squares, and waterfront promenades where life moves at an unhurried pace. Everything in Sarandë seems designed not to be rushed through, but to be enjoyed. Sarandë is not a place that impresses through grand spectacles. It captivates visitors through a rare balance of blue seas, Mediterranean light, and the layers of memory that still remain within the city itself. Back to the north, but this time even deeper. Go until the paved road ends. Go until your phone loses signal. Go until you reach Theth. Theth is a small village hidden deep inside Theth National Park, surrounded by limestone peaks rising nearly 2,500 meters high. The road to Theth was only fully paved in recent years. Before that, getting here meant crossing a rough mountain pass for hours. And in winter, access was almost impossible. At the center of the village stands a small Catholic church with a dark slate roof, standing alone amid the grasslands. It is the symbol of Theth. Around the church, time seems to move more slowly. Dirt roads, traditional stone houses, and a simple rhythm of life still reflect how people here have lived among the mountains of Albania for generations. Today, Theth is the starting point of one of Europe's most beautiful hiking routes. the trek from Theth to Valbona Pass, which takes around 7 to 8 hours. There are places in the world that make you feel small. Theth is one of them. Leaving the coast behind, we head deeper inland to a city where every photograph looks like a painting. Berat stretches along both sides of the Osum River across gently sloping hillsides. Seen from below, hundreds of white stone houses are stacked upon one another, each with neat square windows facing the same direction. Thousands of windows gaze down upon the city. That is why Berat is known as the City of 1,000 Windows. Berat is one of the oldest cities in Albania, continuously inhabited for more than 2,400 years. Here, time exists in layers. At the top of the hill stands Berat Castle, a complex of stone walls, Orthodox churches, mosques, and old houses where people still live today. It may be one of the few fortresses in Europe that is still truly alive. UNESCO recognized Berat as a World Heritage Site in 2008. At sunset, the last light of the day strikes thousands of Berat's windows at once. In that moment, the entire city seems to breathe together. Next on our journey through Albania is Apollonia, one of the most important ancient cities of the classical world. Located in the western plains of Albania, Apollonia was founded by the Greeks around the 6th century BC and named after Apollo, the god of light and knowledge. Once a major center of trade and culture in the Balkans, Apollonia connected the Greek, Roman, and Illyrian worlds. Even the future Roman Emperor Augustus studied here in his youth. Today, ancient columns are theater, and the remains of Roman structures still stand peacefully amid the Albanian countryside. What makes Apollonia special is not only its historical value, but also its quiet atmosphere, a place where visitors can truly feel the presence of more than 2,000 years of history. Apollonia is not just an archaeological site. It is a living memory of the ancient Mediterranean civilizations and one of Albania's most precious cultural treasures. Next on our journey through Albania is Butrint National Park. Mediterranean, where ancient ruins blend seamlessly with the lush natural landscapes of southern Albania. From the moment visitors walk along the ancient stone pathways beneath centuries-old olive and cypress trees, they feel as though they have stepped back in time thousands of years. Located near the city of Sarandë and the famous Ionian coastline, Butrint was once one of the most significant cities in the ancient Balkans. According to legend, it was founded by survivors of the fall of Troy. Over the centuries, Butrint passed through the hands of the Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Venetians, each leaving behind a unique cultural legacy. Today, the site preserves remarkable monuments, including an ancient Greek theater dating back to the 3rd century BC, Roman paved roads, temples, fortified gates, and religious structures influenced by Byzantine architecture. Every corner of Butrint tells the story of civilizations that once flourished before gradually fading into history. Beyond its archaeological significance, Butrint is surrounded by lakes, forests, wetlands, and diverse wildlife, creating an atmosphere that feels both peaceful and mysterious. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1992, Butrint National Park is more than a historical attraction. It is a place where nature and history come together, allowing visitors to experience over 2,000 years of Mediterranean civilization in one extraordinary setting. About 3 hours south of Berat, another UNESCO-protected city, but completely different in character. This is Gjirokastër, the Stone City. The name is not a metaphor. Here, everything is stone. House walls, stone slab. Roofs, stone slab. Streets, paved stone. Even the stairs, the courtyard walls, the wells, all in the same cold grey material. Seen from above, Gjirokastër looks like a great grey stone sea spilling down a hillside. Gjirokastër was once a busy trading town under the Ottomans. The houses here follow a particular form called kule, tall tower houses. The lower floor, thick stone, no windows, served as a defensive fortress. The upper floors had high windows and wooden balconies for the family. The architecture of an era when home was both shelter and stronghold. At the top of the city stands Gjirokastër Castle, now housing a weapons museum. In its courtyard sits a captured American spy plane taken by Albania during the Cold War and kept as a relic. Standing there and looking down at the stone city, you see 2 centuries at once, Ottoman and 20th century, side by side in quiet. Gjirokastër does not try to move you. It simply stands, as resilient as the material it is made of. From grey stone cities, the journey shifts to an entirely different palette, to Tirana, the capital of Albania. Tirana is a young capital, only declared so in 1920. But it carries the densest concentration of Albania's history. From Ottoman days, through the pre-war kingdom, through 45 years under the Hoxha regime, into Albania's opening and into the 21st century. Walk through Skanderbeg Square, the central plaza, and you see those layers at once. The statue of the national hero, Gjirokastër, known as Skanderbeg on horseback. To the west, the 18th century Ethem Bey Mosque with its clock tower. To the north, the National History Museum with a giant socialist realist mosaic. To the south, grey concrete blocks from the Hoxha years, all of them standing side by side in a strange conversation. Tirana's most striking feature is not its monuments, it is its color. In the early 2000s, the mayor, Edi Rama, himself an artist, ordered hundreds of old apartment blocks to be painted in vivid color. Red, yellow, blue, pink, geometric patterns, an artistic act that turned the entire city into a canvas. Walking Tirana's main avenues, you feel the city speaking to you in color. Tirana does not pose, it is rewriting itself. In pigment, in sidewalk coffee, in a rhythm unlike any other European capital. The journey closes at a place higher than all the others, Llogara Pass. Llogara is a mountain pass, nearly 1,050 meters above sea level, inside Llogara National Park, linking inland Albania to the Ionian coast. The road winds up through ancient Aleppo pines, a Mediterranean species rarely growing this high. At the top, the air changes instantly. Pine resin, thin mist, and below, through a gap in the mountains, the turquoise Ionian unfolds to the horizon. It is said that Julius Caesar once led his army across this pass during the Roman Civil War. One of his generals supposedly wrote in his journal, "Our army stood at the top of the pass and looked down at the sea." In that moment, no one wanted to fight. The story may only be legend, but the feeling at Llogara is real. A feeling of stopping. On bright afternoons, the last sun strikes the bay below, turning the sea into a sheet of bronze. You can see Dermi far away, Himare further still, small beaches scattered along the coast, everything you have traveled through, framed in a single view from above. Llogara is the right ending for any Albanian journey. Because here you do not just look down at a road, you look down at the whole of where you have been. Albania doesn't say goodbye with a city, a meal, or a photograph. Albania says goodbye with a moment of quiet clarity. When you stand atop Llogara, look down at the Ionian Sea and realize you've just traveled through one of Europe's hidden secrets. Silent for nearly half a century, Albania emerged into the light with places that feel almost untouched. Wild Valbona, turquoise Ksamil, window-lined Berat, stone-built Gjirokastër, colorful Tirana, and the breathtaking heights of Llogara. Albania's beauty does not need noise to exist. Its quietness is exactly what gives it power. When you leave, you carry the feeling of having been embraced by a secret. A land still raw, subtle, and filled with hidden stories. If you love places like this, the journey is far from over. See you again in the lands yet to come.